How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So many of you might know this, many of you might not, but I've been working on a website for probably about 5 years now. And we did phase one, which was just having our books on our website, and other people can put their books on there and you can sell them, as like a buy it now. But now we're into phase two, and this is where I need your guys' help. Phase two is basically auctions. So we're going to start running our very own auctions. Get away from eBay. Their fees are so expensive, and we're hoping that we can make it, be very competitive with like Heritage, Comic Link, Comic Connect, and all that kind of stuff. And this is where I'm going to need your help. So there's 3 ways you can help me, right? So we're running our very first auction in the end of January. So we need people's consignments. We're going to put up our own books, obviously. So we're hoping we can get some books sent to us from people. Just like you'd send it to Heritage or Comic Link or Comic Connect or anything like that, any of the other sites there's out there. You just send it to us, we put up in the site, people, bid, we ship them out, and, that's how it's done. Basically like any other consignment website. So that's way number one. Number one way you could help us, and that would be the best way you could help us. Number 2 is simply if you don't want to send us anything or things like that, you can simply just bid in our auction. That is another way you can help us. And then of course number 3 is simply just letting people know about our auctions going on, tell your friends if you're not going to bid in them, or maybe you don't have any money or whatever the case may be, or you don't want to send us anything, maybe you know someone that does. And it's pretty simple to send us stuff. First, I'm just going to let you know. Our first auction, we're going to do 0% seller fees and 0% buyer's premium. We'll never do a buyer's premium. We're not like Heritage. But this auction, we won't do any seller fees. That's right. It is going to cost you absolutely nothing to send your book to us and buy it, or someone else buy it. We won't charge anything. We're going to do everything for free. The reason why is we just want it to work. We want to get people used to sending us stuff. We understand that as a first auction, new guys in the building here, that maybe prices won't go as well as they will on Heritage or Comic Link. We understand that. But with Heritage, you're losing, your buyer's premium is going to cut down on the value, and then your seller fee on top of that, you're losing almost 30% with Heritage. With Comic Link and Comic Connect, things like that, you're going to lose 10%. So with us, you're going to lose 0%, but you get 100% of it. But again, the reason why we're doing that is there's probably going to be issues like bugs and stuff, and so we don't want to, that's our fault. We've tested it a million times. It's been working pretty well. Also, another reason is because we know things aren't going to go. We're hoping they will, but we just being straight up, I don't think they're going to go as high as prices as you can get on other sites. So we're hoping if we don't charge a 10% fee like other sites do, maybe that will be the cushion to make comics go about the same. So if you have a $1,000 book that normally sells on eBay or Comic Link or something for about $1,000, maybe if it sells for $900, since we're not taking 10%, it equals about the same. So that's what we're hoping to do. Like I said, if you can't send us anything, at least this bid, you probably get some good prices. So let's go through. I'm going to show you exactly if you're going to send us stuff. First, you got to make an account. I'm already signed in under one of my buyer's account, and so you would go to your account, or you could go here, just simply consign now. It says 5% right now, but that was our standard writing that we had in before. We're going to change that. We'll say 0%. Trust me, it'll be 0. You can either hit the consign now button. It will bring you to this page, right? Or if you went into your account profile up here, you can go down to auctions, submit to auctions, right? It's already the first one. It looks like this, and this is all you do. You fill out. So say you want to send us a Spider-Man 10. You just go Spider-Man 10. We fill out all the other stuff. You say it's graded CGC, Universal, 6.5. You add it to your little order here. Now let's do another one. Let's say you do a Batman 100. This one is PGX. It's restored. Add that one. Okay, now let's say you do a Superman number 50. I'm just picking random things here. It doesn't matter. Say it's signature series. Add to auction. You got your 3 books here, right? You submit to review. That goes to our end to let us know that whoever you are sent us comics and we are waiting to receive them. You submit. It'll give you this little thing to print out the auction slip, which is right here, this blue button, and then include secure your packages, send it to this address, add your tracking in the site. I'll show you how to do that. Once we receive the package, we'll process the package and list your items in our next available auction. So you'll go here, it'll open up this little thing right here. It has your 3 books that you sent us. You print this out and you put it in the package, right? Then it'll come here. After you've printed that out, it'll bring you back here. And how you get here, this is your submissions page. These are all the comics that you've submitted to us or orders that you've submitted to us. So as you can see here, this top one, I already tested it earlier. This is the top one, the 3 listings, right? You click that, and this is how you track what's going on with your comics. You'll then take your tracking, select your carrier, add in your tracking, you'll save your tracking, so then we know on our end we have the tracking, and then we can track it and make sure it's coming to us and everything like that. And then you'll have your 3 comics here that you've listed, right? You have your Batman or your Superman 50, Batman 100, Spider-Man 10. And then what will happen is on our end, once it arrives, we'll click that it arrived, and this little blue dot will move from submitted to arrived. Then we will process it. And process it basically means we take pictures of it, we list it appropriately. Someone puts Spider-Man 10, we'll put Amazing Spider-Man 10, all that kind of stuff. Make sure everything checks out. Maybe you made a mistake and put, CGC 6.5 is actually CBCS 6.5, things like that. We'll fix that. Add in pictures, add in all the description, everything like that. And then it will be listed in the auction site. First it goes to preview, but once the auction's live, then you'll have a little button here to click it to your live section, and it'll tell you the price and everything like that. Then it ends. Once it ends, we wait for whoever bought it to pay us, and then we send the payment out to you. And then this little blue bar moves across. So once it's arrived, this will be blue, then process blue, ended blue, and then payment should be blue as well. And that's pretty much it. And then if you want to bid in our auctions, it'll be up in here in auctions. You don't have anything right now because we're going to do our next one soon. But yeah, we also have our marketplace where we have all of our comics up, right? And you can list in the marketplace as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I need from you guys. That's kind of one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel, because I knew this was going to happen, and I was hoping to build up a following, and people could join in on our first auction. So that's where I'm at. That's where I kind of need your help. One thing I should note is the 0% seller fees only applies to graded comics. I don't care if it's 0.5, a coverless, or whatever, a 10.0. It has to be graded by some grading company, CGC, CBCS, PGX, doesn't matter. The reason why with raw comics is there's more unknowns, and so we're not really accepting any raw comics unless it has a higher fair market value, because we don't want to be selling like $2 comic books and then someone's complaining and then you called this an 8.0 and then we have to send it back and all this kind of stuff. So the only raw comics we're going to accept are higher end value of raw comics, but pretty much any graded comic we will accept. And we'll list it for sale. So if there's any questions you have, feel free to email me at david@collectorscomics.com, and that will probably be the best way to get a hold of me, because I try to read every comment, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes I get a lot. So like I said, if you have any books you want to submit to our auction is going to start in the end of January. So, feel free to start submitting them soon. And if not, then look out for it when our auction starts and maybe pick up some pretty good books for pretty cheap. We're going to have some pretty big stuff in there, like Fantasy 15, Hulk 181s, Giant Size X-Men 1s, all those good things. If you follow me, I have a whole bunch of those. So we're letting a few of those go, just trying to, sell them to get people to come to our auction. And we're trying to make this hopefully, first would be quarterly. So we'll do it once a quarter, and then hopefully we'll turn it into a monthly thing, move away from eBay, and down the road, eventually we'll charge a seller's fee once we feel that we offer enough. As in, we are making, like, when we sell something on one of our auctions, it's very comparable to Comic Link, Heritage, eBay, all that kind of stuff. So people that are listing through us, they feel like they're getting the same, same service and same price, because that's bottom line what most people care about is what the price is going to be. So until we feel confident, it will always be a 0% seller's fee. I mean, I'm hoping after the first one, it does really well, but I'm probably figuring it'll probably be like a year until we can actually start charging people. So yeah, that's the next phase of the website. So if you can help me out, that'd be great. Just one of the 3 ways. If you can't bid, that's fine. If you can't send anything, that's fine. Just tell people about it. Thank you.